Well, hello there, and happy Friday to you all. I hadn't planned to come live this afternoon at all, but my Friday just took a different um, colour a little while ago because I opened a prize that I have won. And this prize was I took part in a 3 day challenge, a very powerful 3 day challenge with Lisa Johnson, the strategist in London. It was all about perfect presentations. And I I needed that challenge at that time in my life, not necessarily because I needed, well, we'll always learn how to do a better presentation um, and to have a structure for your presentations, but it did much more than that for me. It actually lit a fire in me that I haven't had for quite a while. It just reignited some kind of a spark in me. I took it on board so much. Did all of the homework. I did all of the exercises. I did them immediately, actually, almost as soon as each day. The challenge happened every morning at 10 or 11 o'clock. And as soon as it was over, I got stuck into my challenges. They, they weren't easy challenges, but I had the energy. It just lit something in me. And the masterclass was amazing as well. And she's one of my icons. I love this lady. She's been a teacher and a mentor to me for quite a while. I have learned so much from her. I have huge personal respect for her, and it just got me thinking. I was so delighted with my prize, but it got me thinking about the power of challenges. And you know that I have a challenge coming up very soon. I'll decide over this weekend exactly when we're going to have our challenge. And I'm calling it the Reignite Your Spark Challenge. It's a 3 day live challenge. I'm going to be sharing things that I've never shared with you before. I So many of you have said to me that you're actually in a slump at the minute. I was in a slump too. And even though the heat is quite a lot here, I've got over that. I was using that as my excuse. And we all have excuses. And we all have excuses and reasons why we kick the can down the road and don't do the things that we really want to do. So that's coming up. I would love you to take part in it. You don't have to take part live. It's always better if you do. So over the weekend, I'll post exactly, or maybe on Monday morning, I'll post exactly when it's going to happen. It is going to be in a special Facebook group, so you'll have to join that, but that's easy. So I'm going to leave a link to my mailing list here. I did the same yesterday, so that you can join up, and then I can get in contact with you by email, and I can send you the recordings and all of that, because I want you to do this for yourself. You know, we're in the middle of the summer now. It hasn't been a great summer in Ireland. It's been a washout. It's been the opposite in most of Europe, where it's been obsessively hot. So it's so easy to just have an excuse to not do things. And I was reminded when I got the prize from Lisa, and when I opened it today, that I did her course One to Many. I started it last year, and I was in the middle of it when we were moving country. I stopped. Hi there, somebody's saying hello to me. I can't see who it is, but I'm saying hello back to you. I stopped because moving was my excuse. But when I think back, I was on the ferry for overnight, could easily have studied and done work on the ferry. We were staying in the most gorgeous hotels all the way down through France and Spain, and I could easily have done it. I stopped, and we got here, and I didn't start until I did that 3 day challenge a couple of weeks ago. Now I am just stormtrooping through the course. But one good thing that I did do, part of that course, was to create something special for your people, and I created a guide. And I couldn't think of the proper name for it the other day. It's Josephine. Great to see you. Josie's having her cup of tea, probably. But anyway, I created a guide called 5 Steps to Feeling Fabulous After 50. I did that as part of that course. There was a deadline of midnight on a particular day before we left. It was only days before we left Ireland. And I stayed up and handed in my work, the piece that I had to do, at something like 10 minutes to 12. And that is the honest truth. But it's done now, and it's beautiful. I'd forgotten how beautiful it is. So I still have a bit more content to work on over the weekend. I'll do that, and then that's available. So if you're on my mailing list, you will get it. So please get on that mailing list. I'll put the link here, and you can enjoy all this good stuff that's coming. All this stuff that's going to motivate you, that's going to just make you fall in love with yourself again and give you the confidence. I'm on a tea break too. Brilliant. It's too hot for tea here. Guys, I'm on a water break, but I don't care. I'm on a high now. I was so thrilled with this prize. To think that Lisa Johnson, somebody that I admire so much, this woman is phenomenally successful, and she took the time And this is something else that actually I think so much of. She took the time to write me a handwritten note. Um, a little note from Lisa Johnson. And she said, Anne, congratulations on winning a prize in the Perfect Presentation Challenge. I really appreciate your support, Lisa. I'm going to keep that forever. That's going to be a motivator for me on days that I'm down. And what did I win? It's gorgeous. And it's something I never would have bought for myself. It came in this fabulous mulberry box, which I had such trouble opening, but it is, yeah, beautifully wrapped with the card. And it is a gorgeous mulberry um, passport holder. I've got a brand new passport, which is now in it and which will stay there. The leather smell is beautiful. It feels absolutely gorgeous. This is something I probably never, ever, ever would have bought for myself. Sometimes I buy things for other people that I'd never buy for myself because I know how expensive this was, and I wouldn't have bought it for myself. I know that. So I'm taking this now as a sign, an omen of travel and prosperity and good fortune and everything, and I will hold this very, very dear. So that's why I'm on a high today. So I'm going to invite you all to just come join my challenge. It won't be next week. It will be the following week. I'm not sure what days yet, but I will announce that in the next couple of days. And I'll give you plenty of notice and plenty of warning. Because if I could somehow give you the impact from that challenge that I got from the 3-day challenge with Lisa, and even if I didn't win a prize, I think this is probably the first thing I've ever won in my life. But I really, really, really appreciate it. I have to say, I really, really do. And the crazy thing is, I had said to Neil the morning of the masterclass, because I knew there were prizes, and I said to Neil, I'm going to win. And there were 2 prizes, there was 4 prizes, but one was a strategy session with her. This lady charges about 20,000 for a day to work with her. So that I would have loved. But for some reason, I was hankering towards this passport holder. I don't know why. I just thought, and I said to Neil, I want to win it, and I did. So there you go. That was a law of attraction at work. So I'm wishing you the most fantastic weekend. I'm going to be busy enough, but that's okay. And my great friend, my darling friend, is coming out on to visit us. She's arriving on with collector on Wednesday night. She's on a late Aer Lingus flight coming in, so I can't wait for that. So you won't see much of me at the latter end of next week. I'll be entertaining and chatting and having the crack with Deirdre, and I can't wait. What else am I going to tell you? Yes, if anybody wants to go to the day in Dublin, the Finding Your Fabulous Day. And I know many of you have already got your early tickets, but the pre-sale tickets, they're only on sale until midnight tonight. They will disappear from the Ticket Tailor website at midnight tonight. So I'm going to put the link for that here as well, because with these tickets, you get the day at a lower price and you get pre-arranged seating. Priority seating. You'll be sitting in the front of the house. So, and many of you already have your tickets and have your hotels booked. The hotel gave me a very good deal as well. If anybody did want to travel, all you Donegal women, there's plenty of you booked in already, but they gave me a really good deal. And also we're going to have an optional dinner that night, because I didn't do that in Harvey's Point and never even thought of it. I said this yesterday, so many people were staying over for a night or two that weekend, and we could easily all had dinner together, but you live and learn. So and I'm promising that this is going to be the day in Dublin is going to be the most special day. We had an amazing day in Harvey's Point. Women came away totally with their attitude changed completely, with their eyes open to thinking about things that they'd never thought about before, with their confidence lifted. There was something about being in that room full of like-minded women. Everybody who was there wanted to be there or needed to be there. The speakers were amazing. The honesty, it was incredible. The goodie bags were phenomenal, so I'll have to do the same for Dublin. And the spot prizes were pretty incredible too. Somebody actually said to me that the value of the goodie bag was way beyond the price of the ticket. It was. And many of the gifts totally surpassed the price of the ticket, and they were free. We just had raffles going on during the day, and it was such fun. Absolutely such fun. So yeah, I'm on a high, and I'm still melting, so I'm actually going to go into the pool now and cool down a little bit before I start cooking again. I'm still at this cooking crack, and I'm cooking spicy foods. We're obsessed with Korean food in our house at the minute. So there's gochujang paste in nearly everything that we're cooking. But I'm getting better at it, and I'm getting more organized. And I've all the doors and windows and everything open. So listen, have the most lovely weekend. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are, and do one of two things. Do one of three things for me. If you want to join the challenge and you'd like that gorgeous guide, I have to read it because I can never remember the title. 5 Steps to Feeling Fabulous After 50. 5 things that all of you can do that will cost you nothing, that will actually make you feel fabulous no matter what your age is. And women of 30 or 40 or 60 or 70, can apply all of this to their life as well. For some reason, I just wanted, because I think things change for me very much at 50s. That's when I went into my decline. I was in my 50s. That was the worst part of my life, to be honest. And that has all changed. So that's what I want for you, no matter what age or stage you're at. I want to be able to help you to get to the level where I'm at, where I can get myself out of the doldrums now. I have got this new confidence. I have got this new vitality, and I want to share it. That's my mission now, and share it with the world. And this passport holder and this brand new passport is going to take me all over the world, and I can't wait for that. So, yeah, join the mailing list. I'll put the link here right away as soon as it'll take me a few minutes because it's a bit awkward to do it, but I'll do that. And I'll also put the ticket tailor link here as well if anybody does want one of those tickets for Dublin on the 8th of October. I can't wait. And that time is going to fly. I know it is. But what a great gift to yourself to set yourself up for the winter as well, because I can tell you the power of that day in Donegal was monumental. It's had big ripple effects. I'm still talking to people. So I talked to a lady last Tuesday night after I got bitten by mosquitoes, who said that she is a very different person now and life is going so smoothly for her. The drama is out of her life, the drama she used to attract. Her attitude is different. She's journaling. She's doing all the right things, and it's not hard. If I can do it, and I'm as lazy as can be, if I can do it, I make life easy for myself, and that's what I want to do for you as well. So I will be back early next week. I'll have all the dates for you, but if you want your ticket, get that tonight before midnight, because I won't be there tomorrow. Okay, listen, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you're coming in on the replay, give me a little hashtag replay and let me know what you're up to as well. So overnight from me, and I'll have a busy weekend, but I'll be back on Monday morning with all the news for you and all the dates. So have a good one. I'll chat to you on Monday.